Okay, welcome everyone to the PRECEDE Study Coordinator call. Just to let you know that this call is being recorded, so if you're not speaking, please mute your phone. And the recording will be available on the study website. And if you want to ask a question, but you're just not comfortable speaking up, you can always use the chat function. So we're going to talk about the yearly check-ins with the IRBs, and then just some reminders. So welcome everyone again. I'm Melissa Sexton. I'm the monitor for the PRECEDE study. So the yearly check-in. Along with the check-in, we also do have an amendment going through. For the protocol, we are removing the without history of PDAC from cohort 5 inclusion criteria. And we also have 4 new patient-facing documents. One is a PRECEDE FAQ for participants. And then we have the PDAC patient contact template. It's an email and letter template for you to reach out to them to ask them for their relatives' contact information to contact them about participation. Also, we have a family address sheet where they will put their relatives' contact information. And then we have the PDAC patient relatives contact template, which again has the form to use to contact the relatives. For sites that are to use SIRB, you do not have to submit for the amendment. We will be doing that. We've already done that at the DCC. Okay, and so when you get your approval letters, these documents and the protocol change will be in that. So for those sites that use the SIRB, the yearly check-in, you should have received notification from SALIS this week. Some of you have already participated or already submitted, so you don't have to worry about doing it again. You can disregard the notification SALIS sent you. So those that are completing the Form 42D, where it talks about the current status of the study at the site, you'll mark it as an enrollment is open, and then just put NA for the authorized enrollment percentage. Since we don't give each site a specific goal, you can just mark it as NA, and they accept that. Then you want to make sure that you send the completed Form 42D, your last signed consent form with all PHI redacted. You just want to leave the date that they signed it visible. And then the current human subjects protections training certification for the PI, if it's been updated since the last submission last year. Okay. As long as it's still current, you don't need to send a new one in. But I would suggest if it's going to expire sometime this year, you go ahead and send in the new one. And then you can send it to us here at the PRECEDE DCC at arborresearch.org. And I will just do a quick review of it, make sure you have everything you need, and then send it on for you. Or you can just submit directly to SALIS. Okay. And then, so for sites that do not use the SIRB, basically any international sites, please make sure that you are submitting your yearly submission to your local IRB. Once you receive your approval letter, please send it to us at the DCC. And then once we have the amendment approved, we will send the amended protocol as well as the 4 new patient-facing documents to the sites. And actually, I can send that to you now. So scratch that. I will get those out to you guys this week. Okay, but I won't be able to have the approval letter until I receive it back from SALIS. But we can go ahead and get started on your documents. Okay. Any questions about SIRB or IRB in general, the new submission? Some reminders. If you or someone at your site would like to attend a PRECEDE link training or a retraining, please let us know. We do trainings quite often for new sites. So we're always willing to have anyone that like to join, please do. We have the coordinator calls the third Tuesday and Wednesday of each month. So today was the first one for this month, and then we also have one on next Tuesday at 2:00. So you're welcome to join that one as well. And as always, include PRECEDE DCC on all your emails. That way, if one of us is not, whoever you're emailing is not available, there's somebody else that will get the email as well and can be able to help you. So any PRECEDE link questions, protocol questions, label orders, just basically any PRECEDE questions, comments, feedback, just make sure that the PRECEDE DCC is listed on the email. And that is all that I have. Does anyone else have anything they would like to discuss? Any questions from anyone?
Hi, this is Julie from Madrid.
Hi, Julie.
I have a problem with PRECEDE link. Well, I have a problem. Talking with John in the meeting on Monday and the one before, it looks like that our new patients aren't being registered as new patients. It appears in the PRECEDE link that we haven't enrolled a patient since last July, which isn't true. We are continuously enrolling patients now. I think this is to do with the fact that the enrollment CRF isn't closed. You know, it has kind of this lock, and when the lock's open, it's not closed, and when the lock's closed, then it's registered. Is that how it
has to be? It has to be marked as complete.
Okay, my question, John, is that we leave them open because sometimes they're lacking data. So
that's okay. You can go back in and add that data
and
later.
open. Okay, so so we should just close them all, and then.
Yeah. So whenever you complete a visit, whether it's an enrollment visit or a yearly visit, whatever, once you've entered all your currently available information, go ahead and mark the form as completed.
Okay.
And you can always go back in and add more information if you get more.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, thank you. I think that will probably solve the problem. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Yep. If it doesn't, please let us know.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Hi, this is Alex from Innova. I had a quick question. We have a couple of enrollment CRFs that we're putting in the information for it to be basically patient in like cohort 3, for example, and it's marking them in cohort 4, even though they have a mutation.
Can you send me some the study IDs?
Yeah, of course. I think it's only 1 or 2 patients, but I just wanted to rectify it because I'm not sure why it won't. And we've tried like clearing the form and then resubmitting it. I don't know if there's like a bug in that specific form, but like for those individual ID numbers. But yeah, it won't allow. It keeps putting them in as 4, even though they have like a BRCA1 or a BRCA2 mutation.
Okay. Yeah. Send me those. Yeah, and I'll look into it and see what's happening.
Will do. Thank you.
Yep.
Good morning. This is Scott from Yale.
Hi.
Hi. We were having a little bit of difficulty when trying to add the samples into the ECRF. We don't have a barcode scanner to add those in. So just wondering, how is there any sort of like workaround that can be implemented for, entering the samples into the ECRF without having a barcode?
The barcode scanner.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can type it in.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I was just gonna say, but I would like triple check that you have it in correctly.
It's a long number and they're very small numbers on the barcodes.
Mm-hmm.
So manual entry is not recommended.
Yeah. Now you can, oh, sorry, John. You can get a scanner for like $25, $30. So it might be something you guys want to invest in just to eliminate errors, possibility of errors, because that's.
Yeah, see, it's kind of done like offsite. It's done through we have a different processor who does that,
Okay.
And he said he does not have said technology. I'm like, oh boy. So yeah, so we'd have to try to do some sort of workaround for him.
Melissa, can we look into purchasing one of those cheap scanners and sending it to Scott to give to that person? Just put it on the DCC budget.
Yeah, I will add that to the agenda that we can talk about on Friday. Yep.
Great, thanks.
Yeah, and I'd be happy to try to talk to you about trying to get some of this information backlogged in as well.
Okay. So are they not putting in the barcode at all right now?
Correct. Yeah. So it looks like we have like no samples in our,
Oh,
but I mean, we have like, over 200 patients registered in the EDC, but we have like no samples estates.
Right.
Or no DNA samples, and that's not true. We actually do have them. It's just a matter of having them coded properly.
okay. Okay. I get what you're saying now. Okay.
Scott, it's surprising to me though that the lab where it's being processed, that they don't have a barcode scanner, because everyone has them these days.
Yeah.
Well, you would actually be surprised, John, as to how many don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We've done all
Big-
90 samples without a barcode scanner. We've just double checked the number when we put it in.
Oh,
Yeah, you'd be
wow.
surprised what happens in the bigger academia. It definitely falls apart in some of these things.
Yeah,
Small
so-
centers can be a little more nimble.
Yeah. So you can type them in, but as we said, you just really need to like triple check them just to make sure that number is absolutely correct.
Yeah,
Can
you
send
I
out-
think getting a scanner would be by far the easiest way of getting this
Oh,
done.
yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can we send out an email, Melissa,
Mhm.
querying the sites to make sure that they have barcode scanners? Because if they don't, I want to fix this problem.
Okay. Yep. I will
Thanks.
do that.
And let's go ahead and purchase a couple of them. If they're not that expensive, it's not going to break our
Mhm.
budget. Let's purchase a couple and send one to Alex at Inova and Mark Scott at Yale.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks for bringing that up, you guys. It didn't even cross my mind that someone wouldn't have a scanner.
Yeah. We find that more and more. So, but yeah.
Good to
All right.
know.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Any other questions from anyone? Okay. Well, if any questions do come up, you know how to reach us at the proceed-dcc@arborresearch.org. And I will get back with Alex. I'll get back with you about the cohort 3 going in as cohort 4, and we'll look into the scanners.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. You have a wonderful day.
Thanks, everybody. Bye now.